All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again with this dumb case, which, like, what is the crime that Stormy Daniels, Alvin Bragg, then they got Michael Cohen, which that guy, we already know his history of being a liar and stuff like that. And then he recorded Donald Trump without his consent. So it seems like Michael Cohen been trying to set up Donald Trump for the longest. Like, how many more other recordings do he got of Donald Trump that he just will, like, ask this man a question about something and have him being recorded without him knowing? So it's just a lot of strange stuff going on. There's no case. Don't even know what the crime is. They just trying to find a way to keep Donald Trump off the campaign trail. This right here is what this is all about. And that's why you see a lot of people, even a lot of people on the left, is sided with Trump because they see the corruption, they see the crap that is going on, and they see what these people is trying to do to Donald Trump. And it's just ridiculous. Now, this one is coming from Benny. I definitely want to check this out because they said that Vivek Ramaswamy absolutely just went scorched earth outside the courthouse. Because obviously he went to court with Donald Trump. And outside the courthouse, they said Vivek went off. And we definitely got to check this out. That's the reason why I said before that I feel like Vivek is Donald Trump's vice president. Even though I always said that I wanted to be Tucker Carlson, but it's like Vivek, he just has that firepower, man. When he get on that mic, I'm telling you, everybody listens. That's what I like about Vivek. So I really think that that's who Donald Trump is going to go with. We shall see, but like I said, make sure you please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Shout out to the one that watches the entire video. I appreciate all of you that do that. That's very important. And please hit that like button as you coming in. And let's go ahead and dive straight into it, y'all. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Boy Benny. You ever been talking to somebody and you unexpectedly hear something very profound? You're like, wow, that's some wisdom right there. I wasn't expecting that. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting that from the Jimmy Kimmel Show, and Bill Burr, of all people, on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, saying something that is so profoundly true. Bill Burr, comedian, looks Jimmy Kimmel right in the eyeballs and goes, "You idiot liberals are the reason why Donald Trump is so
liberals
powerful."
Are so stupid the way that they handle Trump.
What do you mean?
You should shut up. He's a narcissist.
Shut up.
Neutral energy.
Yeah.
Neutral.
You think he'd go away if
You know what
we
I think he
stopped?
was? I think he was a one-hit wonder. Right? He wrote The Twist. And then that was it. He was on the casino circuit, and then you idiot liberals wrote him Twist again when you indicted him. And now he's a martyr.
And now
he's coming back, Jimmy.
The peppermint twist
He's
is back.
coming back. It's going to be great for comedy. He's coming back.
It's going to be great for comedy.
That's what they get.
It's going to be great for the country as well. It's going to be great for everybody. Just like Trump term 1.0 was great for everybody, and Trump term 2.0 will be great for everybody, even his haters. Even the people, even the haters. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what is happening. They have united the country against them. Through their evil and through their incapacity to just shut up, you idiot, you effing idiot liberals, as Bill Burr says, have destroyed yourselves. And it's happening. It's happening in real time. You idiot liberals making Trump a martyr. He's coming back, says Bill Burr. Well, this is what it looks like to be back, boys. Right here. Strong. This is Donald Trump in the courthouse today.
Everybody
you see Donald
there.
Trump in the foreground here, right here, blown out. And behind him, in focus, is Congressman Byron Donalds, Governor Doug Burgum, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, Vivek Ramaswamy, Corey Mills, who's also a member of Congress and a very high-ranking one. You have Eric and Laura Trump back there, and Trump campaign aides, Boris Epstein and Jason Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what strength looks like. This is what a united front looks like, and they've united the Republican Party. Now, you may hate Mike Johnson, and you may be very, very disappointed with him. I agree with you. I'm on your side. But I got to tell you, you got to unite and win. That's how these things work. Unite and win. Now, Donald Trump's been uniting with Vivek Ramaswamy for a very long time. He's the person who we were the most interested in today. Donald Trump walking into Mar-a-Lago with Vivek Ramaswamy and his wife, Apoorva. This sort of shocked everybody with Melania Trump in tow. Also, Vivek Ramaswamy on TV right after this saying he can't wait to debate Kamala Harris.
They were the pioneers. They were the explorers.
If you ever get a chance to debate or talk to like Kamala Harris, and Biden's not going to be debating, I don't think anyone, but it'd be good just to say, why shouldn't George Washington be banned?
I'll file that away, Laura, and I'm looking forward to hearing Kamala's answer. I don't expect it to be super coherent, but I'll be sure to face off with her on it.
I'll be sure to face off with her on it. I mean, again, like, these are the little things that makes you just kind of say, I don't know, like, what you know, what's going on here? Like, is Vivek in the running for VP? Many people want him to be vice president. Donald Trump obviously treats him like family when he's at Mar-a-Lago. Here's just a small sampling of Donald Trump bringing Vivek on stage saying, we must win, we will win, we must win, Vivek, is what Donald Trump said at this event. And so what does Vivek have to say after Donald Trump in court? Vivek was with Donald Trump in court today. He said it's a miserable, depressing experience, and he just delivered a blistering barn burner outside of the courthouse when given an opportunity to talk about the experience and to talk about the case writ large. Here we go.
Thank you. I want to thank my colleagues, Governor Burgum, Congressman Mills, and Congressman Donalds for laying out the political backdrop here. This is a politicized persecution that is nakedly apparent. What I want to do is dive a little bit deeper into what we actually learned today in that courtroom. What do we see in there? First of all, I learned a lot from being in there in person. It is one of the most depressing places I have been in my life, but it is fitting because the only thing more depressing than the environment of that courtroom is what's actually happening in there. It's straight out of a Kafka novel. The prosecution's main strategy appears to be to bore the jurors into submission. And if you look in that direction, sadly, it may appear to actually be working. Now, I would like for anybody here in the press, anybody at home, anybody in MSNBC or the media afterwards, to clearly state what exactly is the crime that Donald Trump committed.
There's no crime.
Oh, wait. We have not heard a good answer to that question. Oh. It has been vague until today. You heard Michael Cohen's testimony, after which I would say it is less clear than ever what that crime actually was. They'll say falsifying business records. Well, let's look at who did we learn falsified business records today? Yet, what, hour, 2 hours, felt like it could have been 7 hours, of Michael Cohen talking about how he falsified business records. Okay, so you have a guy who has been a perjurer in the past that is now saying he falsified business records. What is the crime that Donald Trump committed? Now, it appears to be what they might allege is some sort of bookkeeping error or whatever. The real bookkeeping that we need accounting of is Judge Merchan's own family member collecting millions of dollars as a Democratic operative, using the existence of this trial as a fundraising ploy for Democrats. This is unconscionable. Imagine if the same shoe fit the other foot. Imagine if it was Joe Biden that was on trial. You had a Republican judge whose son was collecting millions of dollars as a Republican operative. What would you all be saying? This would not be justice. This is injustice at its worst. So let's go even a layer deeper, right? Because let's go even a layer deeper, actually. The alleged crime here is supposedly, they try to point to this every day, that he does not actually use campaign funds, that he used personal funds. Well, let's get this straight. Suppose Donald Trump had used campaign funds to make a personal expense. They'd be going after him for that. So if they're going to get him going or they're going to get him coming, that is the best proof that this is a politicized sham. Let's go through it piece by piece. If you tell somebody to go buy you a suit and you want to look good on television because that'll affect the voters, the way voters vote for you, you know what? They prosecute politicians if they use campaign funds to buy a suit. If they say, go get a haircut, if you use campaign funds to get a haircut because you want to look good to the voters, they will actually prosecute you for using campaign funds.
See, that's the reason why I said, man, like, it's just the way that Vivek be talking. It's like, he'll be a perfect vice president for Donald Trump. This is what Donald Trump needs. Somebody that can get on that mic and tell it like it is. That's exactly what Donald Trump needs. Now, Vivek is pointing out a lot of stuff that makes sense here. Like, there's no crime. Donald Trump haven't did anything wrong. The one that did do something wrong is Michael Cohen. Because even if you hear it in their recording from the video that I did yesterday, you can hear Trump asking him, like, hey, what fundraiser? What are you talking about? And then Michael Cohen like, no, don't worry about it. I got it. Like, got what? What are you talking about? So, and then he recorded Donald Trump to make it seem like Donald Trump knew what he was talking about. So Michael Cohen been a snake this whole entire time. Remember, he wanted to be an attorney general. He couldn't get it. So that right there pissed him off even more. So this man ain't nothing but a straight liar, just like Stormy Daniels did, because even Bill Burr even called Stormy Daniels out how she didn't just, now at this point, her life wasn't in danger. Supposedly when she was around Trump, now all of a sudden now her life was in danger. She blacked out, just straight lying. And then you got this corrupt judge that got this trial going because he's trying to raise money. See, all of these people is going after Donald Trump just so they can raise themselves some money. Same way Letitia James doing. Same way Fannie Willis doing. Alvin Bragg, all of these people that's going after Donald Trump is just trying to raise money off this man's name. And that's exactly what this corrupt judge is doing with this bogus trial. What is the crime? There is no crime. This is just ridiculous, man.
Funds for a personal expense. Yet the entire legal theory of this case, the whole case that Alvin Bragg has brought, depends on one premise for them to charge this as a felony, is that Donald Trump somehow should have used campaign funds to make an allegedly personal payment. Yet if he had done that, their case against him would be even stronger. This is garbage. That is the best proof that you have that if they're going to get him Cohen or get him coming, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. This is a sham. This is not the United States of America. This is some third-rate banana republic. If this were happening in another country, we would be laughing at them as a sham democracy. I am ashamed as an American citizen to sit here in a courtroom watching the former leader of the free world, and let's be honest, likely next leader of the free world, sitting with the indignity in this dingy third-rate courtroom with fourth-rate prosecutors and a fifth-rate lawyer on the stand as a witness, who actually is violating attorney-client privilege left and right. Nobody's even talking about that. So this is a shame. Shame on the spirit in our country's history, but we will get through it and be stronger because you know who ultimately actually cast the vote on this case? It's not just the jurors in that jury box. It's every one of you at home. It's every American who votes this November to say no to the weaponization of justice. And if you're at home, you may say, you know what, I don't agree with everything Donald Trump's ever said. You know what, I may not agree with some of his policies even though they were great policies for 4 years. But you do agree, whether you are Democrat or Republican or black or white or gay or straight or man or woman, that our justice system should be blind to politics. That regardless of whether your last name is Biden or Trump, regardless of whether you've been a politician or not, you get a fair shake in our own legal system. And when you have a prosecutor who campaigned on the pledge of going after Trump and then keeps his campaign pledge, when you have a judge whose kids are collecting money from Democratic operatives by fundraising off the very trial that judge is presiding over, and then telling the U.S. president that he's subject to a gag order, that he can't talk about it, that is not justice. That is a
That is crazy. Then put a gag order on a president that is, like, this right here is just crazy. They're allowing this judge to put a gag order on Donald Trump, and then he's allowing his daughter to put up pictures of Donald Trump behind bars. She get to say whatever she want to say about Donald Trump. Alvin Bragg, Michael Cohen goes live on TikTok. He get to say anything he want to say about Donald Trump. Nothing happens. He don't get a gag order put on him or anything. They just let you know right there, this judge is one-sided, and he's trying to find a way to take Donald Trump down. That's exactly what he's trying to do, trying to find a way to take this man down, and Joe Biden is behind all of this. Him, George Soros, they funding all of this crap that's going on with Donald Trump. But it's gonna bite all of them in the butt. Just wait till this November. When Donald Trump win, he will be the last one laughing. He's gonna be the last one laughing when it's all said and done. Because this crap needs to stop. Using the court system to take down a former president. There is no case. There is no crime. They still ain't said what the crime is. They trying to find something. That's the reason why Judge Merchan, that's why he let Stormy Daniels on the witness stand and let her say all that crazy stuff about Donald Trump did this when they was in the room, just all type of private stuff that she was saying because they trying to find another case if this don't work. So that's why he allowed her to say all of that crap. That is just crazy.
Bastardization of what this country was founded on. And I'm here, and all of us are here as friends of Donald Trump, supporting him. in our personal capacity, sharing our opinions. That's why we're here today. But I hope every American at home who isn't able to be in that courtroom is able to see what's actually happening there. And when you do, we will have a landslide of historic proportion this November if every American understands the injustice that's playing out in that courtroom today. So may God bless our country. I pray for our future. And let's pray for our country being stronger on the other side of this disgusting sham politician prosecution. Doug, I'm going to close this out. Thank you.
Well, hot damn.
Boy,
Speaking
he went
material,
off.
ladies and gentlemen. This is, I think, like, there's no other way to say it. I haven't been, obviously quiet about my appreciation for VP, for Vivek as VP. We've asked Vivek on stage about it. We've been pretty open about the fact that we're friendly with Vivek and we like him, we like his candidacy.
I honestly hope Vivek be his VP because, like I said, I did say Tucker Carlson, but if Tucker Carlson is not the one that's going to run or want to be VP, I mean, Vivek will be the next one. I'm telling you, his mic skills is just phenomenal. His mic skills is through the roof, and that's exactly what Donald Trump needs, somebody that can get on that microphone and tell it like it is. That's why I always pointed out Vivek. And I pointed out like somebody like Elise Stefanik is another good one, and also Byron Donalds. Like, and one of those three is fine with me, but if I had to pick, I would go with Vivek. But and one of those three will do for me, though.
See. But Vivek said, I'll do whatever I can to maximally help. Obviously, he said nothing more than that. He was asked yesterday by Patrick Bet-David about the same thing, and said, it's my obligation to be VP if you actually want me to be VP.
I respect immensely. We're going to have a conversation about that and actually set up for maximal impact for the country. If he knows who I am, and we've got to know each other really well, if after knowing all of that, he would ask me to be vice president, or, you brought up that example, let's just answer really honestly, anybody who cares about this country, who's aligned with his vision in the Republican Party today, if they're asked to be vice president, is going to say yes and has a responsibility to say yes.
So that's what Vivek said yesterday. This is what Vivek looked like today. Vivek standing right behind Trump.
Yep.
Donald Trump shared a image of Vivek and him on stage from this weekend that we posted, saying, is the VP on stage? And there was Vivek. So I don't know, man. It's a pretty strong showing. It's a pretty strong showing for the boy. Pretty strong showing for your boy. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Donald Trump saying in a recent interview that it's going to be at the convention when he's going to select a vice president. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we will march forward to that date.
I can't wait for that. Shout out to Benny, man, for another great video. But I really believe Vivek is going to be Trump's VP pick because that's what Trump needs. Somebody like that gets on that microphone and just straight goes scorch earth. Especially when everybody knows, all the American people know that Donald Trump is being treated unfairly. We all see it. We all see the crap that these left is trying to do. And that's the reason why he sold out. Like New Jersey, over 100,000 people in a blue state showed up to support Donald Trump. They see the corruption from these people on the left that's trying to take this man down for no freaking reason at all. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. But I really think Vivek is going to be Trump's VP. So it is what it is, and that's just how I feel about it. So like I said, thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with everything, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.